It looks like it'll just be Carolina ball on the baseline with 4 on the shot clock. Lob into the paint. It's a turnover, and here comes Barnes on the breakaway, and that's a pretty good first shot attempt for the Noles.
And Scotty Barnes making a difference on his first possession in the game already.
And here comes the 6'8", 260-pound point forward.
An opportunity to tie it up or take a lead on this possession.
Yeah, the only bucket so far for the Noles, a dunk by that man. Now give Barnes 4 points. Kerwin Walton now 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. Caleb Love has Carolina's other 2 points. RaiQuan Gray into the lane for 2.
You see 3 years later, he is a point forward making beautiful finds across court to Polite, who's able to knock down the 3. You see RaiQuan Gray rejecting the screen and roll, but look at the vision to be able to find Polite.
Sadar Calhoun gives it to Gray. Blocked by Walker Kessler. Andrew Platek and Anthony Harris off the Carolina bench. They go high-low into Day'Ron Sharp. Over the double team, no. Kessler crashes the glass.
They can't get any of them going when you consider North Carolina's 3 for 15 from the floor with 7 turnovers already. And I'm sure that's a much-needed bucket from R.J. Davis. After him getting off to a very good start, we have to keep an eye on that as this game moves forward because he's a very important piece to what the Seminoles do.
Walker, the alley-oop. Koprivica with the dunk.
Barnes going down, they have a number of guys that can make plays like M.J. Walker finding Koprivica on the break. You could put Leaky in that category right now. He's had a good career, but he definitely has not been Timmy Black.
He is the one and only Leaky Black.
He has been a big difference maker in their wins in comparison to their losses. And right now, 0 points for him and most likely going to have to sit the remainder of this first half. That's a challenge for North Carolina. Rose, DJ Stewart doing a much better job of handling the basketball. And now Matthew Hurt going back to playing ACC Player of the Year caliber basketball. This is a different Duke basketball team that we've seen. Opportunity for Georgia Tech or Duke to have an opportunity to solidify themselves on that board.
Yeah, the Yellow Jackets improved to 13-8 with their win over Syracuse.
So it's not as though North Carolina has played well to help themselves in that cause, but give Florida State credit for coming in and getting it done on the road because this is where they've really struggled. But they seem to be a much more focused group coming into Chapel Hill today.
Yeah, it's been 11 years since Florida State won a game in Chapel Hill, trying to change that trend here today.
And having to exit the game, and that hurts North Carolina not only now in this first half, but takes away his aggressiveness in the second half. And right now, North Carolina just struggling to do anything on the offensive end of the floor. Give Florida State's defense a lot of credit, but you also have to give the offense of North Carolina some of the credit too for just not showing up for this game.
Koprivica, back cut, Walker, and he lays it in.
The backdoor opportunity here. R.J. Davis unable to finish, but you see Day'Ron Sharp getting in the offensive rebound, but another opportunity missed for North Carolina that turns into a big bucket on the other end of the floor. And when you think about that, that's normally going to get you there. But the problem for me with Florida State, and this is not a problem with M.J. Walker or with RaiQuan Gray.
Final minute of the first half at the Dean Dome. Calhoun has the basketball, has it ripped away by Leaky Black. Shot clock off. Polite with the basketball, guarded by Andrew Platek. He rejects the screen down the lane, hangs in the air, kisses it off the window, and gets it to go. But I don't think just because you're a basketball school now that your coach was going to be not just the face of the athletic department, but the face of the university.
And so when you consider the success that they've had, but it's been built from the ground up, that's why he's so revered in the Tallahassee community, but not just because of that, because also he's producing great citizens, get done defensively as well. And he actually had one of the top blocks of the week.
Yeah,
on College Game Day earlier. Yeah, just like that. As Walker Kessler gets to start in the second half. I could not comment on that one because I don't know. That's probably my best way to describe that.
Carolina took a 5-0 lead off of Florida State turnovers. They scored the first 4 points here in the second half. Now the first 6 points of the second half, and we've got ourselves a ball game. Making some noise as the Tar Heels are back to within 6. Walton feeds Kessler, who draws a crowd, steps around and throws it down.
Right now, I would have Caleb third in my voting for ACC Rookie of the Year, but of course he's going to have a couple opportunities to change that. But still, with two weeks remaining, a lot of basketball left to be played in the ACC.
Walton, nothing but net.
Offensively, he can facilitate, makes everyone around him better. So he's the epitome of the modern NBA to me, and I love what he brings from a toughness standpoint as well. Yeah, we have Day'Ron as a projected first-round pick right now. I think if he does go back to school, he could potentially hear his name in the lottery next year.
Love attacks, hangs in the air, misses the shot. Barnes clears the rebound for FSU. No look, underneath, and the layup. Tied at 46. It's all
part of I can't sing, Dougie Fresh.
It's all part of the gospel of Leonard Hamilton.
You have a game like that, you have confidence playing against that team before. We've seen him aggressive on the offensive end of the floor, able to knock down a bucket there for the Heels.
Cedar Calhoun, the junior, State led in the first half by as many as 16 points. And another takeaway on the run to the bucket. Layup missed. Baycott hustling and fighting for two more.
Muggsy Bogues, Reggie Williams, Reggie Lewis, David Wingate. So remember that team.
You forget how old I am. Of course I remember.
Okay, all right. So you're saying
Davis for three.
For North Carolina in this game, and now have them sitting with a 5-point lead over the top team in the ACC. Whoa.
The dunk by RaiQuan Gray.
Make it a one-possession game, but Gray does have 5 turnovers in this game, and that's been part of the issue for Florida State, especially here in the second half. All the great players that North Carolina has had wearing this uniform with the Argyle up and down the side, I'm not sure they've ever had a 7-footer that can go off the dribble to the rim.
Scotty Barnes throws it toward the rim, denied by Kessler. He is everywhere.
Great hustle by Koprivica to come up with that one, and then the putback.
Florida State led in the first half by as many as 16 points, led 41-29 at the break, but led by that man, Walker Kessler. It has been all Heels in the second half. Comes Carolina. Caleb Love back into the game, finds the trailing Brooks, who couldn't handle the pass. Polite dribbles the other way for the Seminoles. Good hustle by M.J. Walker to clean it up and pull the Noles back to within 5.
He's got his hands on the basketball.
R.J. Davis, no.
Help Leonard Hamilton's team continue to build on their win total and try to win a national championship. But as you mentioned, Mike Schmidt saying that he may be on that radar.
Big shot to make it once again a 5-point game. Scotty Barnes trying to answer. He does with 2.
Within the last second, so he's no stranger to making big shots.
Trying to throw it down, had it knocked away by Caleb Love.
But I'm not sure if Caleb got any basketball on that one. Again, interesting to see that one. Oh, wait a minute. Mondo doesn't want us to see that. He wants us to see him. Mondo Baycott and Garrison Brooks on the floor. These guys have been there before. As Scotty Barnes comes over and makes the big defensive play, denying Caleb Love at the rim.
Tough shot, and he can't get the roll. It's tipped back up and in. As soon as we get done here, we'll send you to the Duke-Louisville game. Florida State, though, still alive off the turnover. Polite, no. Crashing is Gray. It's a 6-point game. Stepping into the 3 is Gray. No. Long rebound. Loose ball. Comes to the Seminoles. Gray again. No. Barnes able to put it in. 72-66. Carolina has made its last 14 free throws. It's back to an 8-point lead. Gray banks it in. 5 seconds. M.J. Walker. And that'll do it. A signature victory for Coach Williams, number 900 in his Hall of Fame career.